Cancer, hi, and welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your November 2023 reading. But first, a couple of announcements. If you haven't already, make sure that you are following me over on Instagram and on TikTok. I post daily over there with readings and quotes and pick-a-cards and stuff like that. And both of those are down below in the description box, so you can check that out. If you like my reading style and you're interested in booking a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can find the information for that at cardinalfiretarot.com. And then make sure to be keeping an eye out tomorrow. The All Signs Weekly Energy Check-In will be posted. So make sure you go and watch that. And that's all I have. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by pulling an overall energy for the reading from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, and then we'll go ahead and get some tarot with it. Ooh, I wanted to fly out. All right, so your overall energy for the reading is the heart. Let's go ahead and get some tarot with that. What an absolute emotional roller coaster you have going on, Cancer. There is a lot here to unpack. So it looks like you are moving away from something. For most of you, I'm going to say that's a relationship just based off of the heart. But it doesn't have to. I mean, it could be just like, you know, your career that you are really invested in, or it could be, you know, taking a step back and cutting contact with your family, even though you love them very much, but they're toxic or whatever it is. But you're walking away, but you've already done that. You walk away, and now you are free, and you get to feel that joy and that happiness that comes with that burden off your shoulders. But then in the near future, we have the Five of Cups. So you're doing this, which is fine because healing isn't linear. You can be happy one day and be grieving the next day. You can have mixed opposing emotions at the same time. And you can take a step back and still be making progress forward. Because healing is messy. Then in the energy that surrounds you, you have the King of Wands. Whatever you're walking away from, whomever or whatever this is, there was a lot of passion involved. There is, you know, sparks. And that's what makes it so magnetic, Cancer. That's what keeps you going back, is that passion, but it's not enough to sustain. Wand energy, fire energy, is fantastic for the beginning of a relationship. But once you get a few steps in, you need some pinnacle energy. You need some stability and some nurturing involved. I mean, yeah, it's great if the sex is good, you know, but is that all? Is that all you have? Because that's not good enough. Not in the long run. Then in your challenge, you have the Three of Wands. Your challenge is figuring out what you want. Do you want this person that is, you know, a flame in the moment but is going to flicker out? Or do you want somebody for the long run who is going to be the shoulder for you to lean on? Or do you want a chapter of independence where you're not linked to any other energy so you can find autonomy and independence? And then in your strength, you have the Six of Cups with the Swords. You're learning from the past. You are tripping, falling, making mistakes, and getting back up and doing it better the next time. Even if it's still flawed. It doesn't matter. What matters is you're making progress. And you are actively learning from past decisions. Which is what this life's all about, right? Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I want to start by clarifying the heart here in the overall energy for the reading. All right, so clarifying the heart, we have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Coins. Yeah. Okay. So that person from the past potentially is coming back around. And you've made the choice. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You're walking away in order to find stability and to find grounding, level, balanced energy. But, this one goes over here. But it doesn't look like that your other person or the other energy involved in this is on the same page. In fact, that may be where the shift from the Sun to the Five of Cups is happening when they try to re-enter, which is going to poke at the fresh wounds that have yet to fully heal. They're going to break them open again. Let's clarify this Eight of Cups in your recent past. All right, clarifying the Eight of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. There was so much pain that you needed to walk away from, Cancer. There is so much emotional damage and baggage that's showing up in these cards. We have the Three of Swords. That's the card of heartbreak and sorrow and emotional pain. We have the Ten of Swords, which is also the card of pain. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the person is stabbed in the back 10 freaking times. Like, that is the max capacity of pain that you can experience. And in this one, I'm drawn to the fact that she looks like she's grieving and that she's in a cemetery, which would speak to Five of Cup energy of that loss. And then you've got the Ten of Wands, which that is the weight of the world on your shoulders. That's heavy energy. And this is why you're walking away. And look at her expression. She is determined as fuck. She is not wavering. And you know why? Because why are you choosing this when you are worthy of so much more? Why are you settling? The passion and the excitement, not enough. Not enough. Especially, it's one thing for them to just fall short. It's another thing for them to actually be detrimental to you, which is what it looks like. They are detrimental. Let's clarify the sun in the current energy. All right, clarifying the sun, we have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. Okay, so you went from the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands to the Ten of Cups. Those are polar opposites. You've got the max capacity of pain and heaviness versus the max capacity of emotional fulfillment and joy and happiness. Now, is there a but with that statement? Of course there is. And the but is you are purposely ignoring this past pain in order to move forward and to, be excited about life, which, if this is a stepping stone along your path, that's okay. If you're trying to stay put in this Eight of Swords, eyes closed, I don't see anything, la 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 kind of energy, this isn't just going to disappear. And in fact, it's going to be sitting there, festering and growing and just becoming bigger than it was to start with. It is human nature for you to want to move away from that pain and to block it out. It's survival instinct. But in order for you to fully release this tie that you have to this person and this energy, you have to allow yourself to feel the feels. You have to allow yourself to accept, feel, and release. Which you are, in due time. Right now, you're focused on keeping those boundaries firm. You're not backing down. You're not giving in. You're not going backwards. And you're doing the best you can to try to enjoy life, which is, there's something to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for that. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Cups in the near future. All right, clarifying the Five of Cups, we have the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Don't panic because the Tower came out. If you're a tarot person and you know what the Tower means, don't start freaking out. Don't click off the video yet. The Tower is, it's rapid, life-altering changes. It's the floor getting knocked out from underneath you, which is why it is so feared, because any change is uncomfortable, especially unexpected change. That's going to feel like a complete loss of groundedness. But you're doing the best you can to move forward. And in this current energy, you're doing a pretty damn good job of hiding it. And, ignorance is bliss. But, like we were just saying, not sustainable. So here in the near future, it looks like this person tries to come back around. We've got the Three of Cups from way back over here, plus the Knight of Swords, which is them coming through with communication. So they're gonna send you a "what do you do" in text. They're gonna try to call you. They're gonna show up at your work and try to get you to, talk to them or whatever it is. And I don't know how you're going to react. All that's coming through for your reaction is the Seven of Cups, which means you have options. You could choose to entertain the idea of letting this person back in, which would restart the cycle. You could choose to stay firm in your no communication boundary, which is going to be like a really quick sting. Like if you've ever had your eyebrows waxed and you sit there and you can pluck it out with a tweezer one by one, or you can just rip it and get it done with. It's going to hurt to put that boundary up. And it's going to probably go against your natural instinct, because you're designed and conditioned to lean towards comfortability. It's the devil that you know? And so this is going to completely stir up all of those emotions that you've been hiding and you've been sweeping under the rug. And then what you do with that, that's on you. I don't know. And the cards aren't showing me that. All they're showing me is the cloud that you're floating on is going to pop. Clouds don't pop. Let me try that again. The bubble you're floating on is going to pop. But you don't have to go back if you don't want. In fact, I would suggest not. But I also know it's so much easier to sit from an external vantage point and to look in at somebody's relationship and be like, what the fuck are they doing? And then when you're actually the one doing it and you're the one enmeshed in all of the emotions and all of the shared energy and all of the history, it becomes just damn near impossible. When it's so obvious to anybody who has a little bit of distance. But if you're not ready, you're not ready. So if you choose to let this person back in and to repeat the cycle, it's still an opportunity for you to continue learning, to try again, And it's counterproductive, but you're always where you're supposed to be for your highest good. So if you choose to go back, it's because you didn't learn the lesson. And if that's the case, then another cycle it is. And hopefully the next time it comes around, you're a little bit smarter. And you have a little bit more foundation within yourself so that you don't rely on the other energy, on the other person. Let's go ahead and clarify this King of Wands and the energy that surrounds you. I also want to point out, I don't know why, but this just popped in my head. Fire energy, wand energy, fire energy can seem so big from the outside looking in. Like, think of a forest fire and how it just domino effects and it swallows the trees and everything in it. And it's so destructive and so powerful and so intimidating. But water trumps fire. If it starts pouring rain during that forest fire, guess what? The fire dies. So don't let this energy push you around because it's a little more externally pushy and big and intimidating and a lot, because there's something to be said for that water energy, and that it's almost like the unexpected strength, you know? It's that grit your teeth and persevere and come out on top kind of energy. So just food for thought. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so clarifying the King of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Coins, and the King of Cups. Okay. How we were just talking about that fire versus water energy. You've got two kings. You've got your energy, King of Cups, that's you, Cancer. And you've got King of Wands, which is the other person. And the shared energy between the two of you is coming through as pages. We got Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So, kind of pathetic, to be honest. There's not a lot of emotion there. There's not a lot of love and a lot of, you know, compassion and respect and honesty. And there's also not stability. I mean, if this person is in and out and untrustworthy and, you know, whatever, there's no stability. There's no groundwork or foundation from which to build on. So why are you wasting your time? But I want to point out again, you're coming through as a king as well. You are just as strong, capable, resilient, and worthy as the other person, as the other energy in this reading. So, you owe it to yourself to pick you, because you deserve it, because you are the King of Cups. All right, let's clarify that Three of Wands in your challenge. All right, clarifying the Three of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Swords. Your challenge is figuring out, deciding what you want, but it's not actually deciding. It's tuning in and listening to what you want. So you're sitting there with Two of Wand energy, which is, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I want to be going. I don't know. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. So if you would just listen to your intuition, and in order to listen to your intuition, you've got to get the mind and the thoughts silent, which is easier said than done, right? But if you can tap into your intuition, you already know. You already know, and you are prepared to make a decision, stick with it, and follow through. Queen of Swords is a very decisive and even borderline harsh energy, because that's what is necessary for boundaries, is decisive and a little bit harsh sometimes. Or it can seem, when really you're just choosing you and you're shifting your priority to yourself. All right, let's clarify this Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords in your strength. All right, clarifying the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords, we have the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Five of Coins. Yeah. You know what you're learning is what we've just been talking about in these last couple cards. You are reflecting on the past and learning that if you prioritize this other person, you are abandoning yourself. They can't exist simultaneously. If this person brings you 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, they bring you this much pain and grief and anguish and stress, then you can't choose them and choose yourself at the same time. To choose them would be to abandon yourself and your needs and your desires. So, what you're learning is that you are the Empress. You deserve the love that you are trying to project out on this person who isn't ready to receive it. You deserve the energy and the effort that you put in trying to make this relationship, trying to fit the square through the circle, and trying to force it. Like, what wasted energy when that could be shifted and focused on you? And so within this emotional roller coaster, you're getting to learn some self-love, self-care, self-prioritization, which is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I know it sucks, like there's a lot of pain to reach that point, but think of where you can go from there. If you can reach the point where I'm the Empress, I'm the priority, I'm the one on the pedestal, then think that the potential is endless. So that is what I have for you for the month of November, Cancer. If you resonate with this message, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear any, thoughts, opinions, ideas that you have about it. And then make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you see future content. That's what I have. Thank you. Bye.